Hi, my nieces and nephews. This is Auntie, and I am coming out here to talk about a recent incident that happened this weekend with a famous gospel artist. I usually don't do videos like this, but today I feel extremely compelled to say something about it and to put my opinion out there about how I feel about this particular subject matter. So stay tuned. So, as many of us know, Vicki Yohe, who is a famous gospel artist, um, put out a picture and a post of Jesus carrying some suitcases, walking, looks like, through the desert. And on the post, I'm going to put my glasses on. She has, on my way back to the White House. As if Jesus had ever left the White House. Okay, I digress. I'm back. I had to get it together. Okay, so on it she says, march all you want, protest all you want. President Donald J. Trump is our president for at least 4 years. No weapon formed against him will prosper. You know you are doing something right when there is much opposition. Hashtag excited. Now, when I saw this post, it was something that I could not ignore. I have ignored a lot of what has been going on in the press. I have kept my mouth quiet. I don't use my Instagram to promote bigotry or hatred for one party or the other. Frankly, where I stand at whether or not I'm a Republican, a Democrat, Green, Independent, whatever, I haven't really even voiced that either. I haven't talked about the inauguration. I haven't talked about Obama going out of office. Yes, I've shared a couple of videos, but that doesn't really give my opinion or my true opinion about how I really feel about things. The other day I made a post saying that I was under a rock. And I felt like I was under a rock because I didn't want to have an opinion about these things one way or the other. I've kept my mouth shut. I've also kept my mouth shut about Bishop Eddie Long's death and about the Kimberell incident. But this one right here, I can no longer keep my mouth shut. See, my nieces and my nephews, when a gospel artist has a responsibility of bringing forth the word of God through music and through song, when they take a position on something, they have to stand firm on it. I will never forget sometime this summer when she came out on one of her pages, I believe it was Facebook Live, indicating that she believed in Trump, she was for Trump, and allegedly she was saying that if people don't like it, they don't have to buy her music, and that it wouldn't affect her. This is what I believed I heard. And from that day on, I stood true to something that Maya Angelou said. People will forget what you say, and they may even forget what you do, but they will never ever forget how you made them feel. And I will never forget the day that Vicki Yohe made me feel like we were different, that we were not one in the body anymore, that we were separated somehow. I don't know how that separation is. I don't know whether or not our religions changed or whether or not it was something even deeper. But from that day on, I didn't feel connected to her anymore. And I decided that I would not follow her anymore. I also decided that I would not sing or play any of her music. I decided that I would not um, celebrate her because she said it didn't bother her, if I recall correctly. But now that the church has allowed you to say what you want to say, do what you want to do. You got bolder. You got more louder. You scream louder about your views about Donald Trump, and you put out a picture like this. And now you're saying that you're getting hate mail and death threats and so on. And while I sympathize with you, I also understand that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And whatever you say is coming from your heart. See, the Bible also goes on to say that no man knows his heart. It's a wicked thing. And I think that even sometimes we don't know what measures or how we feel about something until it's out there in the open. See, Vicki, when you posted that picture on your Facebook page, it spoke volumes to all the African Americans, the Muslims, and every Democrat in this world. It spoke volumes to us about how you felt. See, why would Jesus ever have to unpack and move back into the White House? I believe that he's always been there. I believe that every president, every janitor, every nurse, every doctor, every truck driver, and every trash man is appointed to do what he does because of the Spirit of God. I don't believe that he sits one up and tears the other one down. I don't believe that he's that kind of God. I believe that he is the kind of God that makes all of us equal, and we all are created equal. I don't believe that one is more religious than the other one, and that one holds the keys to heaven and earth in his hand. I don't believe that. I believe that every president that has been in our White House had a purpose, and I believe that that purpose was ordained by God. To sit in such a high seat, it's ordained by God. It doesn't mean that you lack religion. It doesn't mean that you lack faith. We all don't believe the same. We all don't think the same. But for you to put a picture out there and then to come back and apologize, forgetting those things that you said during the summer, that it didn't matter. Well, I guess it matters now, because now you're apologizing. And I pray that you're apologizing because you really truly found out that maybe some of the things that you said and maybe some of the things that you do really do affect people. We are all people, and we may not agree, but we have got to learn how to disagree peaceably. We have to be at peace with one another. All of these tags and things that we're saying out here, it's not right. How can we say that we want the Congress and the Senate to be bipartisan when we can't be bipartisan on our Facebook page? Why can't we all just sit back and allow God to do what he's going to do? Yes, we have to fight. We have the right to protest. I absolutely believe that we have the right to do that, but we have to do it peaceably. We have to do it respectfully. If we believe truly that all men are created equal, then it is time for us to treat each other equally. You know, you said in your post, Vicki, that you must be doing something right to have this much opposition. Well, let me play devil advocate for a minute. President Obama had opposition for 8 years. Does that mean that he was doing everything right? When you have a president who goes into office and before he is even inaugurated has already repealed Obamacare, does that mean that he did everything right? We have had presidents who have made mistakes, and we have had presidents who have had great victories. We will allow Donald Trump history to play out. But I just want you to realize, sister, that you hurt a lot of people. And you are forgiven. I love you with the love of Christ. And hopefully one day we'll be equal again. God bless you.